Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Kathy, and it is September 21st. It's good to be here with all of you. It's been an interesting time. Amma says, heart source. For those of you not familiar with the heart source, and many of you who are listening to this on YouTube, you're not familiar with the heart source. The front of your heart chakra, move into it. For those of you who don't know where your heart chakra is, it's right in the center of your chest. Imagine you're breathing from it. Imagination is wonderful. Now, part of your awareness is staying in there, but I want you to come out and go all the way to the back of you into the back of the heart chakra. Move deeply within the back of the heart chakra. Breathe deeply. There you go. Now keep going as deeply as you can into the back of the heart chakra. And what happens is it's like there's a tunnel, hallway, something like that, that you go through, and then you are going to step into this amazing, expansive place called your sacred space. There you go. Very good. And now come out of your sacred space, go around to the front, go into the front of your third eye. Set the intention to discover the violet flame, which is in the back of the front of your third eye. Good. And we're going to activate that in a minute. If you activated earlier, that's fine, but I'm not going to do it until I finish this. Now come out of the front of your third eye, go into the back. Good. Everybody went in. Sometimes people have a hard time finding that spot. Good. Now I want you to imagine, intend, draw a beam of energy that goes from your heart to your third eye. Feel the connection that occurs. You're activating a beam of energy or becoming aware of a beam of energy on a dimensional level. It's within the pranic tube, but it is on a different dimension than the pranic tube. It is a different dimension than your hara line. Now, send that beam of energy straight up to the center of the universe. It knows where to go. Just say, please go. Feel the connection. And now straight down into the center of the earth. Feel that. You're now grounded above and below. So this is the heart source. Amma wants us to learn to live in the heart source 24/7. It is a protective energy. It is also an energy that when we're within the heart source, when we listen to people talk, when we read books, we can discern the truth. What's true, what's not true. That's one of the important things about it. Also, when you're in your heart source, it keeps you more in your heart chakra, and you can go into each chakra while you're in your heart source if you want to play with those energies. But when you're there in your heart source, you're only in a place of the creative energy of love. So whenever you feel anxiety, anger, fear, you're out of your heart source, and just go back and say heart source. Okay, now, those of you who have already received Archangel Michael's sword, simply say, I am the sword. There you go. Those of you who have not received Archangel Michael's sword, simply ask him to be with you. He already is, by the way, because we're all set here. Hold out your dominant hand. I'm right-handed. If you're ambidextrous, choose whatever hand you want and ask, please, may I have your sword? And he will put the hilt of the sword right there in your hand. Those of you who can see the video, the hilt of his sword, as you can see my hand and how wide it is. Depends upon you. And now hold it right and put your hand right there at the front of your heart chakra. And now just place it within the heart chakra with the intention that the energy of the sword spreads throughout you. Just feel what happens. Notice what happens. If you're somebody who doesn't feel, that's okay. I'll tell you what's happening. The energy is spreading all the way through your energy field out into your aura. There you go. And now to use the sword, all you need to do is say, I am the sword. There you go. And now the last protective energy that we have, and you can do any other kinds that you have, but the ones that Amma does, is violet flame. Activate around every layer of my aura. And now to protect you even more and to expand you even more, simply say, Heart source, expand as far as possible to the seventh layer of my aura, if that's where my aura is, or if it's my aura is more interior, to the tips of my fingers when I hold my hand out. Okay, so I'm saying, oh, let's play a little bit. Wherever your heart source is right now, ask it to expand another foot. It'll do it 160 degrees. Top, bottom, side, front, back. That's interesting. My heart chakra is actually more active. So now just say, okay, come back to wherever it needs to be. And you could leave it there if you want to. Now, whenever you need to use the sword, you simply say, I am the sword. Whenever you need the violet flame activate. Whenever you feel like you're out of your heart source, just say heart source. It's that simple. A really cool, very easy healing tool is chakras. Let's connect with our healing team first. Just say, healing team, please let me know you're here. Now, I feel like the soul healing team is letting me know that they're here. I feel that my encodement team is letting me know that they're there. My encodement team can kind of match my sense of humor. I was hoping that she was going to be able to be with us today, Amarissa. Some of you have one of her books, and she's been calling me cheeky. She's from Australia. She's been saying, you're cheeky. So now, chakra spin as fast as is safe for me. And I want you to breathe in from above and below. Bring that energy in from above and below. This is a very quick clearing tool. It doesn't clear you totally, but it clears a lot. It clears all of the stuff that is ready to be released from your chakras. There you go. Just keep breathing and inhaling and exhaling. Start always with the beginning of your healing with these foundational tools so that you can have the protection it provides and it gets your energies moving. Now just relax and your chakras are going to relax. Let's do one other thing with the chakras. Just say chakras harmonize with each other, please. We want them all balanced. There you go. Your chakras will expand and contract according to what is going on within your life. If you're working in a healing area and doing heart-centered work, your heart chakra is going to expand. We have a couple of artists here. You may find that if you focus on a particular chakra as you're doing your artwork, it might change a little bit, might bring in different colors that you are using, or the shapes may change. So it's really interesting to see what happens. And now, my friends, let us go into our healing lecture room. All of us, even those of you who are listening on YouTube, doesn't matter. There is no time in this space. There is a floor of light below us, a canopy of light above us. There are pillars of light in each corner, and the whole perimeter is surrounded by angels. I'm getting Amma saying, which band needs to be here the most right now? And this is Raphael's band, and interspersed within every fourth or fifth angel from Archangel Raphael's band. He says that is going to change when we go into the lecture part. Archangel Michael's band will be surrounding us. And there is a central pillar. And in that central pillar right now are coming in, and they've already started filling the central, and there's no way to totally fill the central pillar. It expands, it always expands, it's infinite in shape. All of the people are coming to support the work we're doing today, spiritual love fair work. They're waving at me from the central pillar. I missed Buddha and Yeshua going into the central pillar. Just notice that they're all there. Whoever, whatever spiritual being that you work with, they're coming into the central pillar. Amma's not in the central pillar. She and Abba overlight the entire healing lecture room. There we go. I'm setting our intention now that we have this set up for healing with the energies for healing. And stepping out, and these who have been coming out of light to work with us with healing is Hilarion, the Chohan of the fifth ray, the green white ray of healing. There you go. And Yeshua, one of the greatest healers that has walked the earth. As he steps out, he says, you may also be able to heal as I heal. I've asked that for years, and I've noticed that the way I bring in the energy has changed, and there's a lot of changes within people. Hilarion, he says, have a seat or lie down if that's what you prefer on the green jade chair of healing or the green jade healing table, however you want to be. Just take a moment to do that. We're going to do some healing work on the chakras today. So Hilarion is asking you, please bring up within yourself a particular issue that you are struggling with. It can be interpersonal with a family member or someone you know. It could be your response to what's happening politically. It could be a physical thing. Whatever it is, you don't have to talk about the chakra. The healing team is going to work with the chakras. What I'm going to be giving you are the commands or declarations that Hilarion is giving me that we can use when we're working with a particular issue. And Yeshua tells me that his role is to anchor in the light, the love of the Creator. He said he always used on earth, he would say the Father. Says here, let us use creator, which is both father and mother. And he's grinning. Life is created, father and mother. So each one of you, healing team, please identify the chakra or chakras that are most in need of balancing so that this issue can be balanced. Here are some additional commands, and they're going to have to do with encodements. Those of you who don't know about encodements, they're the smallest structures of our energy field. I'm getting many people, they're working with one chakra, and many people are working with two chakras. Healing team, please use the plug-in to bring healing and balance to these chakras in relationship to the entire energy field. You don't even have to know what that means. Just be there in your heart. Okay, somebody slipped out of their heart source, so just say heart source. There we go. Moves you back into your heart, and just say that. Healing team, please remove any attachments from anyone else involved that are attached to me in an unhealthy manner. You don't have to know what that is right now, but just do that. Anybody attached to me in an unhealthy manner. One of the ways you can know that attachments are released is you breathe easier. You might feel lighter. Healing team, please remove any unhealthy attachments I have to others or to beliefs and concepts. I have no idea what you're experiencing. What I experienced was a strength. It was like I had more strength within me. I was draining energy when I was unhealthily attached to someone else. The belief or concept could be that this person's a jerk or that's not appropriate. Allow yourself to be attached in a healthy manner to the first ray, the blue ray of God, which is the will of God. Allow yourself to be attached to the will of God. Next declaration, please remove, repair any negative. This is a little bit different than an attachment, negative energy that I am sending out to whoever is involved in this issue that you're working with. And this could be about yourself too. This is interesting. I'll tell where I heard this first after I finish, after I do it, but I want you to ask that the people involved in this that you are struggling with, and it could be people you don't even know. So it could be a concept and people that are supporting that concept. Ask that they be sent the greatest spiritual gift that you want. So they have the opportunities. One of mine is to be a healer as Jesus healed. I ask that the people involved also receive that gift. They have the choice to refuse it or not. And interestingly enough, one of the things I'm working with is my relationship with my dad, who's still alive at 97, and my father was a doctor. So it's interesting to me. And now with this healing team, please find the top 3 wounds that I have experienced that have made the healing of this issue more difficult. And I ask for each of those wounds, will you please use the 4 foundational plugins to repair them? That's the basic plugin. They're going to go through each one of the wounds, those top 3 wounds, bring healing through the basic plugin. The second plugin is the Healing Over Lifetimes plugin, which is any related wound to the one that has been one of the 3 that's been identified. So all this is happening at once. We're doing this big time. You can do one wound at a time if you want. And now here's a big one. Please use the plugin to remove my victim consciousness. And those of you not familiar with victim consciousness, if you're going, why me? Why? That's called victim consciousness. If you find it difficult for yourself to be proactive in what is happening, there's victim consciousness involved. And just notice what happens. Each of those 3 wounds. And the 4th is the implant removal. That's a collection of energy that's hard to remove. Please remove the implant associated with each one of those wounds. If it is, you don't always need to use that. Your healing team knows what to do. There you go. And now I want you to see family and friends, everybody that you pray for, think about, send loving energy to, surrounding you. Now you're bringing energy in above and below. The energy is coming to your heart, joining in your heart. It is spreading throughout you. And now ask, intend for all of the energy of love and light to go to those on your prayer list or who you're thinking about, that it goes outward to them. And with the intention being to heal the wound that is the deepest in them, that most needs to be healed. Okay, and now I want you to see yourself joining all of those people, all of those souls who are sending love and light to this planet. It's like if you open a door and there they all are, you're joining them because more and more people are coming to deep prayer. I want you to see yourself illuminated with light. You are a light being. As you are bringing in the energy of light, you get brighter and brighter, and your vibration rises. And you are able to send that energy out and see everybody. And they're angelic, they're intergalactic, There are people on this planet encircling this planet, sending love. If you want to focus on a particular country or state or province, you may do that. If you want to focus on the oceans or a sea or a lake, you can do that. But notice that you are not alone, you are connected. And Father, Mother, God, I ask you to please increase this energy that we send out to everyone upon this planet. Please increase it 100-fold. May the deepest pain of each person be healed. May hearts be changed. May people come to know that they are love incarnate, that they are your power and presence, and that there is a different way to live this life in kindness for everyone. Thank you. Send that love out. When you're doing this, you can ask that your love go to the place that is most needed right now. And what'll happen is that that love will go to the vibration, because you're sending out a vibration. It will go to that vibration that is most needed. Now, I give thanks to everyone for joining you and thank them for allowing you to join them, and thank your own healing guides, and give thanks to the Creator. And now just come back to your awareness here upon this planet within your body. And now Amma says, let us turn this into a lecture room. So she says, pull up a chair, or you can lie down if you want, or you can be in a recliner, you can sit in a meadow, you can go to another planet, but you are connected here. Ask your encodement team to please align your encodements so that you are better able to understand the truth of what Amma speaks for you. And now, the next voice you hear is actually Amma coming through me. And I would appreciate it if you would send a beam of energy to the central pillar and a beam of energy to me at the same time to assist me in clearly bringing in Amma's love and word. Dear ones, how wonderful it is to be able to speak with you in this way. You hear my words through this one's lips. I'd like you to sometimes take that chance to hear my words through your heart when nobody is speaking them through their lips. I want you to know that you can connect with me, with my love. You can ask questions. You can connect with the glory of which you are through the glory of which I am, to use your words. Let's talk about what you did. And of course, we're talking about the healing that you participated in. What happens when you send out energy? Does you hear all the negativity that is going on and you wonder, do my declarations, do my prayers, does that time I spend sending love to people do anything at all? I want you to see yourself by a lake. I want you to pick up one of those nice, flat, comfortable rocks and skip it upon the waters. The very last place it falls, ripples go out. They go out in a smaller way from every place that you touched. Now see yourself at the beach where waves are coming in. And I send love to those waves as the love you send comes towards you. And as that love rolls back out, that love goes with the waves. That vibration of love you send goes with the waves out into the ocean. The energy you send out in healing for other people and for yourself. With both of those metaphors, it is like a rock that skips across the water and disturbs just a little bit at the top of that water and then drops down. And usually you hear that metaphor being how the ripples go out upon the surface. I want you to go deeper into that metaphor. The energy that you send that drops down in the surface of that lake isn't just surface, it goes deep within that lake and it affects everything within that lake. The lake has a certain demarcation, right? It has the edges, the beach that is there. That seems manageable in a way. Sometimes it's a pond. The prayer that you send out, the love that you send out, the healing energy that you send out drops down into the energy of this planet, drops down deep within the lake and spreads out. So much so that that vibration of love goes to plants, it goes to crustaceans, it goes to anything that is there. It increases the vibration of the water and it gives everything there an opportunity to expand its vibration. The metaphor with the waves that are coming in the oceans is a little bit different. That is where you send waves outward, like when you were gathered with everyone else to bring healing to this planet. And you put energy into the waves, which comes into towards you, and then it moves out. And that wave, even though it looks like one wave or two waves or more waves, those of you who have ever surfed, if you've been on a wave that is 50 feet tall, when it crashes up on the shore and all of that energy moves outward, it touches every particle of water, every atom of water that is there. And that energy spreads out to everywhere within that ocean. Does it lessen its power when it spreads out? No, the wave itself may lessen its power when it spreads out, but the energy does not reduce. As you were working with a group of people, it combines with the love and the energy of that group. So now let's transfer those two metaphors with what we see happening when we pray for other people. It is crucial for the movement of kindness and love upon this world that you send loving energy out. It does much when you consciously pray for a person, a country, an event. You don't see what happens, but if you could, there is an emanation of energy that joins with every other person who is sending that same energy, that same vibration out. It gets larger, bigger, and stronger, and touches someone who then opens their heart, maybe for the first time, to recognize someone else, to recognize themselves as love energy. This one is remembering something she read in the Alcoholics Anonymous book and wants to bring it in, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit. You could use it as a metaphor, but this is something true that happened. Is a man went into a room where a friend of his was as drunk as could be and passed out on the bed, and he spoke to them and tried to get him to come with him to an AA meeting. And he spoke words of support and love, but this man did not come. But when he went to his next meeting, the one that was giving the words, this other man said, "When you talked to me yesterday, I came because of that." And he said, "But I didn't talk to you yesterday. I talked to my friend who was passed out on the bed." And he said, "But I was under the bed." So you do not know what is happening with that energy you send. It may deflect off of a particular person, but that energy is not lost because it can go to another person and it opens another person. No prayer that you send out, no energy that you send out is useless. It does not fall and not have any power to it. It will find the one who needs the vibration. It will first go to the individual that you intend it to be. But if that individual rejects it, it will then be attracted to the next source that wants that vibration of energy and calls upon that vibration of energy. I hope you can understand what I am saying. No prayer, no intention of love that you have is useless because it goes outward, even if someone does not accept it. The waves move, the ripples move. And if one being doesn't accept the wave or the ripples, whoever's next or nearby will accept the wave or the ripples. Sometimes when you send energy out of a particular vibration of love, and the person you are sending it to is not able to accept it, that love goes directly to someone of the vibration of the love. Nothing you do of love is useless. Nothing you do of love falls and is destroyed. Love cannot be destroyed. For you, as these wonderful individuals that you are, the love that needs to be sent to you, ask for it. That is what we do in the healing. We ask for healing. We ask for the wound that is most affecting you, most interfering with your relationship, with your sleep, with your rest, with your abundance, with your family. The wound that has you reacting in anger. The wound that has you feeling alone and unimportant. Ask that that wound be healed. And as that wound is healed, as you accept the love that is coming into you for that wound to be healed, you will be able to accept the love of more people. Oh, what a wonderful world it is. If everyone could accept the love of others. The difficulty with humans is that when you have been damaged, you fear accepting love because it may not be true. Love is of different vibrations. No matter what the vibration of the love, it is true. Every human being, even those who are working deeply on their spiritual selves, have places in which they are not people of love, where the word is turned in a way that is harmful, where you defend yourself in a way that is harmful to another. That's where you ask for healing of the other person and yourself in what activated that particular wound. People can be joyful and filled with love and with someone else. They can be filled with pain or anger. So judge not yourself and judge not others and how they are responding. It is amazing how you can be both the vessel of light and of dark. Ask for your dark to be raised in vibration. Ask for you to be filled with light. And then you can ask that others be filled with light. The vibration of love is what created this planet. Now, humans made that choice. That is where the freedom of will comes in. That is where the misuse of power comes in. Use your power of love to open yourself to recognizing and seeing the love in others, even when they fail at times, to be examples of love. Think now of the times that you have failed in being examples of love. And many of you are ashamed of that and close yourself down to other love. Ask for healing. Ask for healing of the shame. Ask for healing of what resulted in you responding in a way that is not an example of love. And know that when you are not an example of love, that is not who you are. And acknowledge that and just say, I am love incarnate. And I am the power of presence of God, even if I wasn't in that instance. I ask you to please heal me of that time that I was not love. And then go out into the world and walk in love. My love to you, precious ones. My love to you. Did anybody else feel like Amma was speaking directly to them?
Sure. Oh, yes.
Especially in that last part?
Last part, yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Dr. Kathy. It's great.
Thank you, Dr. Kathy.
You are welcome. And by the way, Amma says,
Sure.
consider the equinox for the fall being a time where you can rest. Rest.
Yeah.
Because soon everything is quiet. So rest. My love to each one of you. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Many
Kathy.
blessings.
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 Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Cleo.
Bye.
Bye, Cleo.
Hi, Margaret. Hi, everybody. Love.
God bless. God bless.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.